Tired as fuck. Hey, my name is Angie. Welcome back to my channel. I am Empath. I talk all things. Um, hold on. I talk all things narcissist, envy balance, credit repair, student loans, and starting over after a domestic violence relationship. I was in the shelter for 18 months. I'm from Chicago, but I moved to the suburbs, and now I'm here starting over with my me and my son. My son and I, he's 7, he has autism, nonverbal. So I journal and vlog everything about him, about me, about everything. I'm tired. I got a couple of things I want to talk about. It's kind of cold in here. I just took a shower. My hair fell. Um, I want to talk about, like, I feel like we are in spiritual warfare. I think it's just a big spiritual warfare going on. Good morning, looking beautiful, lovely outfit. I'm wearing my silk pajamas. For real, Peter. Yeah, I love a good Hugh Hefner pajamas. Um, I believe we are like in spiritual warfare. Like my son, he was okay about 12. He got up in the bed late and laid down. It was like he was gonna go to sleep. But then I was like, let me get up because I had just bathed him. And then I was like, let me get up and take a shower while he's still woke because I dread that it's weirdos upstairs and it's like they hear everything, they're listening to everything. Every room I walk in, they are in the room. I could walk in the bathroom, she'll walk in the bathroom. In the room, it's like she be in the room. I walk in the kitchen, she'll hurry up and walk to her kitchen and slam the cabinets. It's like I don't know what they're doing upstairs, but he was still woke. He was on his way to sleep, but he was still on the phone watching his little videos. So while I'm in the shower, I hear her stumping. Like it's like she was saying, like, yeah, you just put him to sleep. Yeah, you in the shower, but I'm finna wake him up type shit. But she didn't know that he was still woke. So I take a nice long hot shower. I hear her stumping. As soon as I get out the shower, as soon as she hear the water cut off, she stopped stumping or whatever. So I put my pajamas on and then I went in the room and just sat with him until he went to sleep. He went to sleep. You ain't hear nothing. It's like, even though I feel like I got a peace of mind and I'm not dealing with people, I'm not around people, I feel like people still will try to nitpick with you and do weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that, like misery loves company. Hello, hey Rose, what's up? Hey, I'm gonna have to put my glasses on for that name, child. I just see Lil G. I'm just calling you Lil G. Rose, what you still up? What you still doing up, girl? Peter up. He said he got on his pajamas. Hey, so I might polish my nails too while I'm doing this vlog. Thank you, whoever that was. Ricky. Let me get y'all names right. I did not want to put on my glasses, child. Okay, John Winnica, Lil One, Lil 16. Yo, God love you so much. I love God too. All praise to the Most High. I love Him too. So it's like people, even though people don't be around you and they see that you're trying to isolate yourself from people and not be around you, they still were in their mind. They will find stuff to nitpick with you through the walls, like just eavesdropping on you, listening to you. They can see that you live a structured life. They can see that you don't want to be bothered. They can see that you don't want to talk to nobody. But I feel like they be mad. That's the part that they be mad that you don't want to talk to them, that you don't want to be around them. So people will pick with you. And it's like I'm used to it. Like that don't bother me. It's like it does not bother me. This message is helpful. You go to bed. Go to bed. You, I don't understand why people who don't like you, they be the first one in live. I ain't even been live 2 minutes. They be the first one in live. You know what? I'm doing like I don't like. I feel like I'm in my life where I don't want no new friends like in person. I'm not gonna say new friends, but I'm not. I don't feel like I need to be the person that's going around in my building and they know me and everybody knows me and everybody knows my story. I don't want to be introduced to everybody in my building. I just want to live in peace. And I feel like shouldn't nobody be mad if you want to have boundaries and set boundaries and don't want to meet them. If I don't want to meet you and I don't want to be your friend, I feel like should nobody nitpick with you and just do tit for tat shit and try to do stuff to get up under your skin. Now, when I was with the narcissist, one thing I want y'all to realize when you are with the narcissist, and I realize it now, the narcissist never wanted you to be famous. They never wanted you to be seen. They never wanted you to be heard. They never wanted people to actually know that you had a voice. You could have an intellectual conversation. You had a personality, that you were funny, that you were kind, that you were an empath. They never wanted the world to know or get introduced to you if you are with a narcissist. One thing that I noticed when I was with my narcissist, he never introduced me to people. He never introduced me to people. Like if you're in a relationship with somebody, a man or a woman, and you find they know a lot of people and you see somebody that they know and they be all awkward as hell and they don't never say, oh, this is my husband, this is my wife, such and such. It just be awkward as hell. Or if they go somewhere and you guys are out and they get to talking to a friend or associate, I think I look back on it and I found it is as weird that the narcissist never introduced me to anybody. It's like they want to keep you separated from every single body because they want the validation separately. They want the validation from the person that knows them and they want the validation from you personally. So that's double the ego trip. That's double boosting their ego. That's double boosting their pride. They don't want you guys to join forces and put together notes. Just like when I told you, like when I was in the shelter, they wanted to keep me separated from everybody. They didn't want anybody up in there to talk to me because they didn't never want me to get together with the other moms and we compare notes and say, hey, something is not right in here. Like they're doing this to you, they're doing this to me, and they didn't want us to join forces or bump heads and say, this is not right. Rose said, I want to sleep, and and there's a little positive energy woke me up. Um, I'm glad you're here with me because I know I'd be going I know I'll be going late, really late, but I have to work around Samaj. Even though he took a nap today, he did take a nap today. I had to do I had to do a phone call. I had to schedule him, excuse me, a phone call with the computer technicians so I can be able to actually put his cards on his device. So I was busy doing that earlier. Um, and I still haven't heard back from them. Um, so yeah, what I was saying, what was I saying? Oh yeah, when I was in the shelter, how the narcissist that will never introduce you to anybody during the relationship or whatever. Um, and I was referring back to the women narcissists in the shelter, how they didn't want me to be introduced with the other moms in the shelter. They wanted to keep us isolated because they didn't want us to bump heads and get together and compare notes and find out how they were treating everybody was unjust, was, unfair. Even in a relationship, if you're in a romantic relationship with a narcissist, they don't want you to be discovered. They don't want nobody to see you. They don't want the world to love you. They don't want you to get recognized. They don't want you to get views. They don't want you to be heard. They don't want you to have a voice. They don't want other people to fall in love with you. They don't want other people to know that you're a joy to be around. Rose says, exactly. But what they don't know is God don't play about us, Angie. He don't. He don't. He don't play. And I'm not like keep bringing this, relationship up, but I'm using it always. I'm gonna always, always, always use it as an example to people so they can get out that third dimension, which is the lowest dimension of what somebody did to me, what somebody did to me. You always supposed to learn. People are seasons, reasons, blessings, or curses. It's one of the four, and I learned a lot. I want to take back nothing that I went through, even though it was hard. I want to take it back for nothing in the world because I got activated. I want to realize who and what I am now. If I didn't go through that, I would have still just been going through the world, not knowing, thinking everybody's a good person, thinking this is normal, thinking I can fix people, just being a people pleaser, always saying yes, scared to say no. But I always been the black sheep of the family. They don't, if especially if they got a lot of connections. If they got connections, they don't want you to get introduced with those connections. They don't want them to know that you have a brain and you actually smarter than a narcissist, and you could probably push the narcissist out the way. And they say, "Hold on, where's she at? I want to get her a job. Like, give me her number. I want to talk to her," because they know that you're smarter than them. First of all, you look better than them. Second of all, you can walk the walk, talk the talk, every single thing. You really, what is it? A trick of all trades, spade or none. So they don't want people to know that about you. It's no telling what they're telling these other people about you because you always don't want to upset them. You don't want to walk on eggshells. So if they have company or if they're around with their friends, you pretty much fall back. You pretty much go in the room, close the door, don't be around. If they have business meetings, at work, you'll be quiet. You pretty much dumb yourself down and humble yourself for the narcissist. I hit the like and show support. Blessings. I love positive messages. Hey, Sean. Rose said, right, Angie. Miss Angie, I can barely hear you. Can Let me see. Can you hear? Everybody else can hear me? Can y'all hear me? I don't know. You the only one said that you can barely hear me. But again, I'm gonna reiterate that my son is in there asleep, so I don't want to be talking real loud and wake him up. You can hear me. Rose says she can hear me just fine. So I'm gonna continue. Another thing they don't want you to do is they don't want you to get like buddy buddy cool with nobody. They don't want nobody else to fall in love with you. They don't want nobody else to befriend you. They don't want nobody else to be like, hey girl, give me your number. Hey girl, hey, give me your number. You seem cool as hell. I want to kick it with you. I want to go out to eat. Let's catch a movie. They don't want you to get chummy chummy with nobody else, especially if it's a possibility that you can form an ally with somebody. Allies are somebody that snaked you in the past. They did you wrong, and you said, you know what? I'm gonna let bygones be bygones. I'm gonna give you another chance. When you have an ally and that happens, trust and believe they're gonna work double and triple overtime to prove themselves to you, to prove that they would never stab you in the back again, ever again. So usually when you form an ally with a person, they will go up over and beyond to defend you, watch your back, have your back, and they will be your best friend. Sometimes they'll be your friend for life because they want to prove to you that they would never in their life do you over again. Um, Thank you for the star user WH2K. Um, hey Gina Head. Don't y'all start. Do not start. Leave me alone, please. But yeah, y'all be making me lose train of thought. The train of thought. Oh, well, okay, allies. Okay, like I said, ally is somebody that snaked you before, and you let them back in, and they're promising they're gonna make an example out their self and show you that they will never ever snake you again. You pretty much don't have to worry about them snaking you again. You see they made a mistake, they regret it, and they're gonna live up to their word. And another time, and another aspect is it that they were joining forces. They were on the wrong team. They were they were just simply playing for the wrong team. They saw that they were wrong. They saw that they were treating the wrong person bad, and they wanted to join forces with you to be on your side to get revenge on the opposite party. So that in layman's terms is an ally. They don't want you. The narcissists don't want you to join forces with nobody on their team because they don't want that have to happen. They don't want you to get together with that person that they've been hiding you from, and then y'all get together and be like, "Hey, what's up with such and such?" And then y'all get to compare notes and say, "Let's get them, let's get her." Frenemies, exactly. Frenemies. That's a good one. That's another word for allies, frenemies. That means that they're your friend now and they used to be your enemy. They're not your enemy no more. But y'all got, joint forces, like joint teams. That's a good one. I gotta remember that frenemy. Because the narcissists want to keep you in the dark. They want to keep the other party in the dark. And remember, they're always transactional. Narcissists have transactional relationships. 9 times out of 10, the people that's dealing with them, they don't really like them. They just getting paid to do a service. Maybe that's their boss. Maybe that's the pastor or the preacher of the church, and the people of the church know that they're a narcissist, but they're just there to do their job. They don't necessarily agree with the narcissist views or how they treat people, but at the same time, they need their job, they need their position. Do you watch the Shy? No, no. You know what I'm watching right now? Raising Canaan. Watch Raising Canaan. So good. If I did watch The Shy, it probably was a while ago. The Shy. I think that was a while ago. And I don't think it was The Shy. Was The Shy about you ain't from Chicago? Ain't you from Chicago? Yeah, that don't mean I watched The Shy. Yeah, yeah, I'm from Chicago, but everybody in Chicago don't watch The Shy. I don't. Is it still? Is it still coming on? Like, or is it like one of them shows from back in the day? Now, if it was a show from back in the day, I probably seen it. Who playing it? Let me look it up. Yeah, I saw this. Yeah, this. Yeah, child, I saw that movie. I mean, it's a series. Mm. I didn't know it was still coming on, but you can watch. You can watch. I guess you could watch rewinds. I don't know if it's still going on, but it said the first episode aired January 7th, 2018. This show came out in 2018. That's why I was asking you, did it been came out? Like I've been forgot about that show. But just because I'm from Chicago, when you said the show, it ain't ring like bells because the shit came out in 2018. It's 2026. Shit. It's on the final season. I probably ain't. I ain't watched it in a long time. I ain't seen it in a long time, but I'm familiar with it. Just because I'm from Chicago, that don't mean I'm here. I know about Chicago. That'd be more appealing from other people that's not from here. I live it every day. I see it. I know what's going on. It's no storyline that they can pretty much show that I haven't seen, that I'm not familiar with. I moved to the suburbs. I was fucking tired of Chicago. I really don't give a fuck what's going on in Chicago right now. I really don't care. They need to start. They need to start a drama of the suburbs. This is my series, Living in the Suburbs. Tune in. The Burbs. Dun-dun. But I'm gonna show you. Yeah, you should watch it. It will help you kill time. Start from season 1. Start watching Raising Canaan. We gonna trade. I'm gonna watch The Shot, and you start watching Raising Canaan. I think that's filmed in New York. It's so good. I would bet any kind of money The Shot is not never better than Raising Canaan. This movie is deep as hell. Raising Canaan put me in the mind of Belly, New Jack City. What's the name of that movie where he snaked his friend? He had snaked his friend. They was from New York. Raising Canaan give me. The Godfather vibes like all 4 or 5 movies in one. I'm telling you, New Jack City, The Godfather, all the movies in one. Belly, all in one. I'm telling you, I'm tuned in, already on it. I'm telling you. Once you once you start watching it, you like fuck the shot. I'm telling you, it's good. Raising Canaan has a lot of fiction in it also. No, no, it's not. No, it's not. I'm gonna tell you, everything in Raising Canaan is true. It's about a boy and his mother. They from New York. He was overweight. In the first episode, I was locked in. Kanan was on the playground, and some dudes, his mother was, her boyfriend was a street pharmacist. So they used to send him to school dressing from head to toe, plenty of money in his pocket. In the first episode, he was on the playground, and the schoolmates took his money, robbed him. He went home and told his mama. His mama put him in her BMW coupe. They rolled back on the playground, and she put some canned goods in the sock, and she told him to go over there and get your money back now. Man, ain't nothing fiction about that. Raising Canaan is about real New York, real street life. It's nothing fiction about none of that. Anyway, I'm gonna get back. I'm going back to the I'm going let me get back, please, to what I was talking about. Watch it. You don't. I don't watch the show. I don't watch the show. It's lame as fuck to me. Thank you. Um, we was talking about frenemies and joining allies. How the narcissist doesn't want you to be introduced to the world. They don't want you to be on display. They don't want people to recognize you're beautiful. Not only that you're beautiful, you're intelligent. You have street smart, book smart, and common sense. They just don't want nobody to discover you. They don't want you to be famous. They always want to um, be in control of what people think about you, what people say about you. They want to control the narrative surrounding you and your name and your personality. A lot of times, a narcissist has actually style stole your whole persona, your whole lingo, your whole walk, your whole talk, the way you do things. So they don't want you to come around people, and people will be like doing a double take. Like, hold on, she act like somebody I know, but you be the real act. You be the real talent. And narcissist been just faking and flogging and stole your whole motherfucking copying your style, copying your style, how you talk, your words, and then that's why they don't want nobody to be around you because people will be confused. Like, which one is the real one? Which one is real? Because both of them act just alike. That's why another reason why they don't want nobody to be around you because they know if somebody be around you, they'll know you is the original. You're not the carbon. You're not the cut, copy, and paste. You the authentic one. They'll look at the narcissist like you fake, phony motherfucker. You been false faking, false flagging this whole fucking time. We thinking that's you. You really pretend to be the person that you around. Like you stole they whole persona. You done crunk they whole style. And another thing, it's all about control. The narcissist is all about control, 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 control. They don't want to lose control over you and the other party that they are trying to keep you from getting around. They don't want you. to be known as the smart one, the pretty one. They want to be the one that's known for everything. They want to be known as the smart one, even if they're stealing your ideas, even if you guys work with a narcissist and they steal your ideas and run back to the boss and they get the promotion and you were up next for the promotion. Look, you guys, I didn't come over here. I didn't come Let me explain something to you guys real fast. I didn't come on here to talk about sitcoms, TV shows. I don't go in the TV world anymore because I'm the content. Anything is free, you're the product. When you're here, I'm the product. You get what I'm saying? I live in real life. I eat it, I breathe it, every single day, day in and out. So the virtual world, I really don't be in. The TV world, I really don't be in. I be in my books. I be on my hustle. I be putting together and journaling what I prepare to talk to you. Do you think I want to sit up here and talk? I want to get what I had prepared to say and log off and go to bed because I'm tired. I don't want to get up here and debate about fictional TV shows, non fictional TV shows, autobiographies, none of that. Because I done lived in Chicago. I done lived it, breathed it, seen it. I know what it's all about. So I don't have to tune in a TV show to, to tell me about a place I was born and raised in. Point blank, period. It seemed like you want to take my content because I was talking that motherfucking talk and it was too real for you. And you want to throw a curveball and you want to go and get in it, a debate, a debacle about fictional ass actresses and actors I don't give a fuck about because they're paid. They getting paid to play a part. This is my real life. This shit I done breathed and went through. This is my testimony. I'm not finna argue about no TV show. That's what I'm not finna do. And I get sidetracked and you take my content where you want my content to take it to. That's what I'm not finna do. True. Thank you. Anyway, like I was before I was rudely uh, interrupted, the narcissists don't want you to join allies. They don't want you to and group meet up and group up and join forces and put together that he ain't shit. She ain't shit. She been stealing my ideas. She been stealing my whole persona. She done start copying the way I dress, my work ethic, my ideas. That's another thing why I tell you guys stop telling people your dreams, your goals, and your aspirations. Long as you strive for it and you work for it, you anything the man can think it can achieve. So you don't have to waste time sitting around telling people your plans because they can sabotage your shit, they can damper your shit, they can get the calling around and just pull the rug on your shit. Stop telling these people because I notice a lot of people are waiting around, lamping around, lying back in the cut, trying to figure out what you got going, trying to ask you a whole bunch of questions because they can't think for themselves. They can't come up with a prototype they self. They can't come up with no invention their self. They can't come up, they will never have a light bulb moment. It will never say, they will never come up with an idea. They will never come out with a skit. They will never come out with a play. They will never come out with their next move. They will never let their next move be their best move. So they will sit back and you'll just be telling them, giving them the blueprint of what you finna do. And they can take that whole idea and run with it. Some that you done set up for 30 days and 30 nights. Some you done put your blood, sweat, and tears in. You just gave them the key to the city. Running your fucking mouth, but you thinking that they're your friend. You think you can share your secrets with them? No, the fuck you can't, cause that's what they want, lamping around. It's like people lamp around and pocket watch. People lamp around and rob people. People lamp around a back door. They lamping around to take what somebody else got. Take the ideas God blessed you with. Destiny swap with you. Nitpick with you. Don't let they ass do it. And they don't want you to join forces with somebody. And that light bulb moment go off in both of y'all heads. And both of y'all will say, we been played. Let's get them. They want to play them, keep your butt separate, play you, and keep you separate from them. As long as they got you guys separated, they controlling them and they controlling you. They don't want to run the risk. They always want to triangulate people. They love to triangulate people and they be in the middle. That's them. This is you and the other party. It's a triangle. They want to set up. They want you to think the whole world is against you. You can never trust anybody because they don't trust anybody. They don't even trust themselves. They wake up and look in the mirror and don't like the person they see because they done shape shifted to so many different people. They can't tell the truth. They always lie, lie, lie because the truth is not in them. They're not a good person. Somebody say facts. What you gotta realize is when I did that triangle, narcissists divide. When you divide, you can conquer. Conquer is control. They want you to be divided from the world, divided from love, divided from not divided from resources, divided from people who will actually help you, will actually do stuff for you, divide you from your village, divide you from your family, isolate you from your friends. And when you get through and you make it up and out of that situation, you will look around and say, I have nobody due to this narcissist dividing and conquering. He done divided. That means he done isolated from everybody. He done made you have black bad blood with everybody that was gonna possibly help you. He told everybody, he told you everybody was against you. They don't love you. I'm the only one that's gonna love you. I'm the only one that's going to care for you. I'm the only one that's going to take care of you when you down. I'm the only one that's going to come and save you. You only can depend on me. You don't have any family. They don't like you. They will be telling you shit like that and you will isolate yourself and you'll be begin to realize that's why they get they want to put you where you always need their advice. You always seek their advice. You always asking a narcissist, do you think I should do this or that? They got you then because they think they just know that your whole world revolves around them. She needs me. He needs me. They're not gonna make a move without me. You'll find yourself calling them for shit you used to call your mother about, for shit you used to call your father and get advice for. They want it where you don't even have to call your mother. They want it where you don't have to call your brother, your sister, your uncle. They want it where you only have to call them and they be your only parental guidance. They want their word to be born, not nobody else. I'm telling you, it's all about divide and conquer. Once they know that you don't have the parental advice, that they didn't treated you so bad, and your mother and father said you better leave them. They're not a good person. And once you didn't leave them, that was divide and conquer right there. You and your sister used to be joined at the hip. The narcissist that came and ruined that whole relationship. Now what you going through with him or her, you can't even go cry on your sister's shoulder because he didn't tainted that relationship. His father, your father or your mother knew when you brought her home to your mother. She pulled you over to the side. Oh, she ain't it, son. You may as well keep looking. Your mama tried to warn you. You ain't listen. Your daddy knew when you brought the man home. Your father say, "Oh no, you can't have my daughter's hand in marriage." You say, "Oh, daddy, but I love him," and he moves you to another city, another state. He done isolated you from your family. That's what they want to divide and conquer. Hi, I hope you're having a good night. I know I'm tired. I'm just trying to get this lesson out of how the narcissist doesn't want anybody to discover you. I hope you have a good night too. They will never be, even now. I look back when I was with the narcissist, I have never met anybody positive because he never introduced me to nobody. And furthermore, if you were in a relationship with the narcissist, cut everybody off. You have to cut everybody off. Even if it's a chance that they can go back and tell the narcissist where you live at, what you're doing. I know it probably it hurt, but you have to cut all mutuals out. You can't just run, take the chance of use. I just you was cool with his first cousin. Once you leave the narcissist alone, you gotta leave the first cousin alone because you don't want them to give you updates about them and their new relationship, and you don't want to give the cousin updates about you and where you are in life now. So you just have to be cautious. Me, per se, I cut everybody off. Everybody that had to do with them, I don't, because I can't trust you. I don't know if you was really on my side in the first place. I knew I met you through them, through that person. So you probably owe, or probably owe your loyalty to that person and not me. So I can't trust you. Hey baby, hey Arthur, what y'all doing? What y'all there doing today? What y'all there doing? Well, yeah, I'm just chilling. Look, yeah. You chilling? How you been? I've been okay. I've been okay. I just had to redo my schedule to due to Samaje is not in school right now. Um he was in summer school, but that's over with. So I had to go from filming like in the morning to now late at night and just trying to do my Zoom meetings. I'm trying to work. I'm trying to advocate for him. I'm trying to get what he needs. I'm trying to get his schedule down where he's happy all day. We have to do activities. He's talking more. He's more active. Um, and just squeeze in. stuff, activities for him, like practice writing his name, his alphabets, um, taking him out, planning where we can go, where it's not a lot of people, a lot of stuff going on. Can you do me a favor? By donate to, wait, I gotta put my glasses on. Could you do me a favor and donate to, donate to who, child? I need donations, child. I don't even say I got a whole journal for sale on matter of fact, let me go get it. Can y'all do me a favor and go buy my journal off of you? Amazon is my journal. I have about 4 or 5 different designs. Y'all know back why you on here trying to plug yourself? I might as well. Shit. This is my journal. I designed it. It's on Amazon. It's only $3 and some change. If you don't like this design, it's just a blank notebook. You can take pictures. It does have my name on the side. So I'm gonna put the link to my notebook/journal in the description of this video. I'll write down a lot of my thoughts in this book. I have this. I have one on there that my son came up with the cover. It has school buses on it because he loves the school bus, child. My son just loved the school bus. So the one with the school bus, Samaje designed, and the other four I designed. Make sure you run. It's back to school. It'll be a cute little journal/notebook for your kids. Okay. And I love the way I did matte instead of that shiny, the shiny finish. So go cop my journal off of Amazon. It's $3 and some change if you fuck with me. If you can spare $3, fine. If you can, you can. You don't. A lot of stuff that I be saying on here, you can have your little notebook and jot it down. And you, of course, this is my favorite color. This is the color scheme in my whole bedroom. So why would I incorporate my favorite color on my notebook? Okay, since you're trying to plug some shit and bag, let me dry bag too. Go get my notebook, please and thank you. And matter of fact, I'm slipping, slide, because I need to stop mentioning that every day. So thank you for trying to plug your shit. Thank you for trying to plug your shit and dry bag on my shit. Okay, let me get you out of here. Let me get you out of here. Beat it. Stop the car. Stop the car. You saying get a life, but you're on my video. You mad because I was smart enough. If you got the audience, why do it? You coming on here dry begging on to my chat and begging me for $15, but you telling me to get a life. I have never once ever asked my chat for any money. I have never put my cash out, none of, and asked them to send me no money. But you saying I need to get a life, but you just begged me for $15. You just begging for 15. Please, can you donate $15? No, no. Now I need to get a life because you was just dry begging. What a picture at? What picture? I'm gonna put the description. I'm gonna put the description in the People are weird. Like you was just asking for a donation. So who really need to get a life? Me or you? That's what y'all use social media to beg. Y'all don't have nothing to say, nothing. Then when you get called out, I would never neglect myself, especially to the Most High. You need to go get you a business venture, create you something, come up with the blueprint for you, start you a little, start drop shipping or some child. Cause whatever you doing, it ain't working. Cause you dropping in everybody. That's probably your whole life dropping in and out of people content, begging, asking for $15. You that's people don't even speak to the chat anymore. They just chime in. Can you donate? That's dry begging. You should be ashamed of yourself. And then gonna tell me to get a life. I'm not begging. I'm saying what I have to say, getting up off of here and going about my life. Whatever I need, whatever I want, I have to work for it. People work for what they want. I don't beg for what I want. But then when you came in here, you gave me the bright idea. And you don't even mention the product. Supply and demand. It's finna be back to school. Please go buy my notebook. Supply and demand. It's finna be back to school. But then you saw that I was smart enough to do that. You all get a life. You mad because won't nobody give you $15. Nobody give you $15. How do you order off Amazon? Love, what's the name of your journal? I'm gonna put it in the description. I'm gonna put the link in the description. When I um when I upload this video, you go to the description and the link will be in the description. Or you can just type my name in. It's under Angela Garland. Just put Angela Garland journal or Angela Garland notebook. I'm gonna show it to you. Go to Amazon and put in the type in the bar Angala Garland. That's my name, Angela Garland. One put notebook, and put search. And you see how my notebooks came up. When you put my name in Amazon, there go the notebook right there. It's actually $3.82. So you could just go to Amazon. Here's the one Samaj design. It has the school bus on there. So this is my favorite. I have a puzzle piece one. I have this one, and I have this one for high school kids. So this one can be for high school kids. I'm gonna come up with some more designs from Samaj, but this is the one that I have right now. So you could just go to Amazon and type my name in the search bar. Thank you. Get mad because won't nobody give you $15 to feed your habit, child, to take care of your kids. People have to work every day. People work hard for their money. Like you're weird. Be scamming. It's like, you know what? I realized people, don't you know how you used to be younger? This is what I was thinking about early. Don't you know how you used to be younger and used to be in like grocery stores or public places, right? And you used to see like people be cracking up, yelling. They used to be yelling, screaming, talking about the government and how people are after them. And you was just little at the time, and you used to look at them, and your first thought was, I don't know much as a child, but they are crazy. Everybody used to look at them like they were crazy. You used to get scared because they used to be like on a rampage, screaming to the top of their lungs, talking about the government, how they're being watched, how they're being stalked. Thank you for the gift. And now that I'm older and I'm a adult, I look at those people differently. I don't look at them like they're crazy. I look at them as somebody being chosen, don't know how to handle it. Society has done their ass away. They were once strong. They got downloads. They became activated, and it was too much on them, and they just lost control of their mind. So now they just rather keep quiet and they have peace. Whether they're homeless and pushing their little shopping carts, they just fell back and fell off the grid because their mind was just getting so many downloads. I look at them people different now. When I was a child and they was doing that in the grocery store, I was like, damn, they're crazy. But in the back of my mind, even as a child, I was like, man, I was a little bit intrigued with them. Like I want to hear their story, but I was younger, so I wouldn't be able to really understand them. Now, if I see somebody like that, I'd be like, man, come and talk to me. Tell me what's going on. Like, I could relate with them now. Like, half of the shit they be talking about, it be really facts. It be that society then got to them. It was just too much for them. A person can't hold all that information to themselves without cracking up. It be homeless people and alcoholics and people that just then had a mental breakdown. If you ever talk to them, I bet 9 times out of 10 they has went through the same personal attacks that you have went through. They just couldn't handle them. If another person went through the shit that I went through, they probably couldn't have handled it. They probably would have committed suicide. They probably would have cracked up. Everybody can't go through all that shit that I went through and come out unscathed, fast on their feet, quick, sharp, still sharp at the mask, still can be intelligent, still can hold their composure, still be hilarious, coy, modest, have an intellectual conversation. A lot of them went through the same shit we went through. It just had different effects on them. Now they just homeless. Now they is just pushing a shopping cart. It just drove them out of their mind. We just made it up and out and through. That same shit drove their ass out there, man. That's why the same people that put you through the stuff and you here unshaken, unscathed, still in your right mind, they be looking at your ass like you ain't even human. They be like, what's up? Ain't no way she human. She got to be some special about her. They be looking at people that they inflicted so much pain on, and how did Angie come out still a good person? She was smart before the attacks. We put her through many attacks, and she came out. Damn, we should have left her alone. We should have left her not knowing who she was, not knowing what she was. Now she didn't discover who she was. Now she able to talk about it and wake other people up, activate other people up. Only the strong survive. How you doing, beautiful lady? You have damn, where it come and go? You have good facts. Thank you. Typo, you are for real now. You are real now. Yeah. People who looked at you and they done put you through so many attacks, they'll come back and look at you like Angie, she ain't human, bro. She is not, man. It's man, yeah. A lot of other people would have lost their mind. They would have bugged up. They would have went through a manic episode. And a lot of times when you go through a manic episode, you are not the same. Once you lose control of your mind, once people push you to that edge, it's not no turning back. You cannot let anybody make you lose your motherfucking mind. Lose control of your mind till you start drinking. You be nervous as hell. Your nervous system out of whack. You just can't get back to your old self. You just can't bounce back. Once they put you through all them attacks and you can't bounce back, you will never be the same. I need y'all to stay strong and be have self-awareness. Is That's the games these people playing. Life is a game, and I'm giving y'all the cheat code. I'm really dropping gems because now the world will be televised. Everybody could put their testimonies out. Everybody can put their stuff out and show that I am not the only one that went through it. I went through it. Don't let it break you. Don't let it break you. See, I had to figure it out for myself. I didn't have no family. I didn't have no friends. I didn't have nobody to say, you go over here, you talk to this person, you call this number, they'll help you. I had to do it all from scratch, advocate all while taking care of my child who had autism. Some people know that what they're putting you through, they know to apply that pressure. They know it was going to break you. Hola, ¿cómo está? For sure, Angie. Diamond stuff. You are, yeah. People don't like that you overcame it and then you overcame it and you don't have a nasty ass attitude. You overcame it and you're not hateful. You're not bitter. You're not miserable. You don't hold grudges. You don't want to get revenge. You just not no hateful ass person. Cause some people go through that shit and say, you know what? Fuck everybody. My heart is not open. I don't want to talk to nobody. But when you go through stuff and you still have a heart to go, you're still open to helping people, you're still open to be understanding and patient and not bug up and crash out, they think your ass is not a human. You will be hated because you overcame shit that caused other people to lose their mind. I could elaborate on that, but I'm gonna just leave that alone. You see a lot of people that's doing social media. But at one given point in time in their career, they're gonna bug up. They're gonna lose crazy. Look at David Chappelle. Like when he got all that money, he started bugging up. Martin started bugging up. A lot of people, it changes them. They fucking lose control of their mind. It's a real fucking thing. And the world will look at them like they're crazy. It don't be that they're crazy. It just be that they saw a lot of shit. And it damn near broke them. It almost broke them. It almost broke them to the point of no return. Real games. For real. A lot of people go through manic depression, clinically depression, go through spouts of drinking, doing drugs, um, hearing voices. A lot of them be targeted individuals. A lot of them just hold a lot of knowledge that they shouldn't know. And not only that they hold a lot of knowledge that they shouldn't know, they're able to have a voice. See, like dumb shit like that. When you hold a lot of knowledge and you're able to tell people, they a lot of this shit they don't want to get out. They don't want the world to discover how rotten and dirty they is. They don't want you telling the truth of what the fuck is really going on and how you can make it up and out and through up that stage. It's steps to take. Hello, beauty. Hello. Well, I'm finna get ready to get off of here. I think I pretty much talked about everything. What I learned tonight is, ladies, always have a summer foundation. Always have a summer foundation and a winter foundation because FYI, you're kind of darker in the summer because you have a tan. I was still wearing my winter foundation while I was fucking pale as hell, and I just kept looking at me like something ain't right. So I went in my closet, I found my summer foundation, and as you can see, it matches my skin tone perfectly because I have a tan. So everything, my décolletage is matching and my hands is matching. So food for thought. Us as ladies, we supposed to learn one tip of the trick, to help us, okay, every week. And pretty much for this week, my tip is switch that foundation. You get tan from getting out there, getting that sun, which is the vitamin D. So you can't wear the same foundation you wore in the winter when you were pale. Get you some shit that's your skin tone. You popped up on my YouTube randomly. I'm a sub up and see, and I seen you like a real one. Thank you. Who's that? Shout out to King. Okay, okay, my king. Follow your queen. Okay. Turn your post notifications on. I usually go live at this time. I used to do it in the morning, but my son is not in school anymore. So I do it, a lot of people be on live too. I noticed at 1, 2 in the morning. So I'm gonna try to do it. He goes back to school. He's not in school for another month. So we got a whole another month, child. So get y'all snacks, okay, ready to be up with me. I do work, but I work around Samaje's schedule and towards uh, the early morning, like the early morning. Sometimes I get up at like 5, 6, because I know he goes to school. I mean, he's gonna wake up at like 9, so I try to get like at least 3 hours in of work. I work from home, so I love your hair. Thank you, child. I was trying to see if I wanted this long as swoop, this long as baby hair. It's always measured twice and cut once. So I was trying to see if I wanted the slab before I go back in and curl it. Thank you, child. I did it on live the other day. Go check my tutorial out. Another thing I learned too is to stop wrapping my hair. Remember how I was wrapping my hair all the way around? Stop wrapping my motherfucking hair all the way around because it causes that bend. That bend. You'll get a bend in your wig, like the bend where you wrap it around, and then when you unravel your hair, it's gonna be a permanent bend in your shit. So be like everybody else. Go get you a silk bonnet. Put your hair down in the bonnet and just put your bonnet around. So when you take your bonnet off, it'll still be straight. Because the way I used to wrap my hair around like this, it caused a permanent dent. So when you get up, you will never get that dent out. Just get you a silk bonnet, put your hair in, and just curl it every day. Spray it with heat protectant. So that's two new things I learned. Stop wrapping my hair up, being extra, and just put the bonnet on and let it breathe. Period. Comb it out. If you're gonna curl it, spray some heat protectant on it and do 3, 4 curls. I think I'm gonna give me some flexi rods, like the little flexi rods, and do maybe 2 flexi rods, two on this side and 1 flexi rod on this side, so I don't even have to curl it. So I won't even have to curl it every day. So give me like a pack of 6 flexi rods, the real big one, and put the flexi rods on there, and then put my silk bonnet on, cause child, I don't got time. So each one teach one. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Always remember to do right and kill everything. I hope I got everybody. I subscribed. Yay. We on the road to 4K. We on the road to 4K. I hope you be along, ride along with me on this journey. 4K. I have a big surprise for you guys. I'm gonna do something really fucking drastic. I don't want to hear it. I'm not gonna tell y'all what I'm doing at 4K because I don't want y'all to talk me out of it. But as soon as we hit 4K, I'm going to take you guys with me and I'm going to do something really big. I deserve to do something big for myself, something that makes me happy. And also, you guys can learn from what I'm about to do. So, thank you for subscribing. I hope you have a good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the motherfucking bed bugs bite. Okay? Put the motherfucking mattress protectors on now. Okay?